What's up,
What,
party?
what's up, Tony, man? How are you, brother?
What is that setup you got there?
I'm in my garage, man.
Yeah,
It's my little garage setup.
you set up a little. That's cool.
Well, that's what I mean. This is where I spent my pandemic, like in my garage, working on stupid shit that I have in here, futzing around, making my chessboards and shit. Otherwise, my wife and I would go crazy, man. In the house, so we need a little
Yeah.
separation. You know.
Oh, I hear you. I hear
So,
that.
how
What are you
you
doing
been?
today?
Huh?
I'm
Well,
good.
nah, I had my view today. We were back finally. We've been dark for like the whole month, 5 weeks. So it was the
Really?
longest break we've had for and then
Yeah.
all these network shows are cutting shows too. So we're cut down to we lost a day. So it is what it is. But I'm happy to have the gig. That's for sure. And I just got to pick up extra stuff when I can.
I mean, don't all these shows need programming now? So, uh,
Yeah, but look at it. I'm on a daytime show. Like, who watches a 11 a.m. live daytime show? You know what I mean? It's like there's no scheduled TV no more. You know what I mean? People watching their phones whenever they want to watch. Thankfully, some of the digital stuff that they do does well. So, they're okay. But I don't know if the live part of our show, and we're 9 cameras on our show, a lot of camera guys on that show. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Steadicam and a jib.
Uh, who would you work with? Anybody I know?
Um, Nick Davis is our jib guy. Nick Feo is our Steadicam guy. Rob Feeder, Dano DiPasquale, Andy Capuano,
Oh,
um, Mike Denisi, and Doug Schneider. Most of those guys are entertainment guys. Hey, Mario.
What's up?
What's
hey,
up,
Mara.
buddy? Thanks
Hey,
for
Tony.
joining, brother. Yeah, Tony, where are you at?
Houston.
Oh,
Whoops,
not
sorry.
uh what's you? Are you there for early for something? What are you there for?
The Yankees.
Yankees.
Oh, okay. Oh, are you coming back this weekend? You working Saturday?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sunday is our game.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm a Yankee on Saturday.
Oh, these fucking guys are hitting bulls now.
Oh boy.
Yeah, hitting balls.
Yeah, last night when the guy fucking threw the pitch to cross the guy up on purpose, right?
I don't know, some miscommunication between, I
Yeah.
guess, Fort Framber and the 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 I don't know, the catcher, and he hit a fucking grand slam, douchebag. Yeah, as soon as he hit it, I was like, oh come on, this fucking team is home run or nothing.
Hey, did you really
It's
Mario, did you really confirm this with Drano? Drano's going to participate. I love
I
the
mean,
Drano.
he never responded, so
He might not show. He
it,
might not show. I'm gonna have to personally call him to get him on. All right.
yeah, call
he's
him up.
he's a slow responder with text sometimes.
It's true,
I
he is
know.
very slow.
Yeah,
Because his phone is 18 years old, so.
I know. That's what I'm
no,
saying.
no, he just got a new one.
Oh, that's
I,
right. I remember in
It,
Vegas.
it
I,
it
I,
finally
I
it finally died on him, the iPhone 4,
Yeah,
after 15
I
years.
used to love his message. It was like, "Hi, this is Drano. This is Michael Drains. I can't get the phone. I must be if I'm out of range. Like I'm out of range.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he is usually vertically out of range.
It's so funny. Oh my God. What about
Tony, I
Corey? Is Corey you might jumping on or?
I don't know. Tony, I went through security last week. They took my life straw because I had that much water in the goddamn. They go, well, we have no way to measure this. So, and I was
What
like,
security?
at Newark Airport. Newark
Really?
Airport, yes. And then I was like so pissed off. I was like, I was gonna miss my flight if I didn't, because I was like, I carried on. I went right to it was Ohio State, Michigan,
Yeah.
Texas game last week, and I was like, I barely made the flight, and I was like, I go, you got to be kidding me. There's that much water. He goes, well, we have no way to measure it. I'm like, that's bullshit. I said it's under 3 ounces. Well, we don't
Yeah.
know that. I'm like, this is like a
Yeah, you
28
know
ounce.
what?
There's like that much there. Like they don't
Yeah,
care.
listen, so if you have an 8 ounce bottle and it's half full, you can't tell me they can't figure out 4 ounces.
Of course they can. Yeah,
Let's
of
see
course,
who it's people that work at Newark Airport here.
that's what it is. You're right about
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
No, they got to do better. I mean, that's probably the biggest thing that was the hassle for me coming back, wanting to come back to doing travel work. Was like I love the work. The work is never the problem. It's all the travel extra bullshit that happens that makes you like nuts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're like, oh, why does it have to? Why does this have to happen? Why does this delay or something stupid or, like all those things that you can never. There's so many unexpected things that could just ruin a travel day. You're just like, ugh. Especially if you're trying to get home, you're like, your wife expects you to get home, and you're like, oh yeah, when I get home, I'm gonna do this and that, and then you get delayed, and then you end up doing nothing, and then now you walk in and she's already pissed off, and you're like, oh man.
Well, that's a given.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what the road's about.
Yeah. It's gonna happen. Like
Yeah.
when you're home, it's like it's like okay, I get it. This is all stuff we could talk about, to be honest with you.
Right,
Like,
100%. Like
I don't
we will
wanna go-
talk. Yeah.
I don't want to go too far into that stuff, but you know what I mean. Like,
Oh, I love, but you know what? That's probably some of the stuff that's interesting about being on the road too. Is all those road stories, being the guy that's on the road, and then sometimes you're stuck travel work, or you guys don't make it in. Now there's more work for you guys. It's a longer set day, and then some of the I mean, I used to keep track of what stadiums, like certain stadiums had a horrible setup for the high end zones where was the Jacksonville, we used to have to winch it up, like it was like, oh my God.
Oh yeah, some of you had to carry them up, like Pittsburgh. We had to carry it up the right end zone. You had to carry it all the way up to the thing, and it was like they say it's like 130 steps with a hard camera lens. 130 steps. That was brutal.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and I'm sure when you look at the three utilities that are going to help you, you're going to carry one, you're going to carry the head, I'm going to carry the lens. Nobody's thrilled.
One time we did it when the utility guy there, one guy had an oxygen tank. I'm like, well, I guess he's not carrying a lens.
I think we had that. Then we had a problem with the oxygen guy one time at the Orange Bowl. Remember that?
Andy Bertante goes, they gave me a fucking guy with oxygen tank.
And all he did was
Oh
drive.
my God.
All he did was drive around and give. He had a scooter.
Give out water. He gave out water.
He was on a scooter, and so he had a little basket, and he had and on the back was the oxygen tank. With the thing around, and then he you need a water, and we're like, yeah, at least it was fun,
At least he tried to be productive, right? He was trying.
Listen, and how it was funny because in working in Miami, the old Stat Stadium, how now it's a little bit better because the roof was on it, but that thing when it was wide open, brutally hot. Horrible. Oh my God, that Miami heat humidity could be awful. I'd be wiping my lens for no reason.
You gonna call Drano? I'm gonna call Corey now.
Yeah. Hey Siri, call Michael James on speaker. Maybe he'll participate on speaker.
Hey, can you get on real quick? You get that link for the Zoom? Yeah, just check in real quick. That's all. You don't have to stay on. Bye.
Yeah.
He's gonna do that. Drano's not gonna answer.
Maybe he's out of range.
What does Corey have, a burner phone now for?
Yeah,
he has two phones.
Yeah, because the crazy Puerto Rican girl from New York.
New York, yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know how many people I'm going to get for this thing, but my idea is to just do Drano. Hey, I'm trying to get you to participate in a little socialization here in my little craft, my little crew call thing.
I'm sorry. I saw the text, and then I've been out all day, and I wasn't going to be able to get home in time. So,
I was worried that you were out of range. I reckon might have been a problem for you.
I do get out of range, but not far enough, evidently.
Yeah, no, I'll find you even a cold smile. Don't worry, I know. I know where you hang out. I miss you, my friend. I'm looking forward to seeing your pretty face and having a discussion about your career, man. Because I know there's more. There's always more to you that I don't know, man. I loved every chance I had to always talk to you. So I'm looking forward to more.
I saw it, and when is the actual thing? When is that?
September 11th at 7 p.m.
That's what day is that? When is that?
It's Thursday, a week. Yep, a week from tomorrow.
That day, but I think I'm traveling early enough that I'll be in the hotel, so I can do your thing.
Yeah, and you can do it by your phone too. Wherever Tony's participating now via phone, and Corey joined.
Hey,
yeah, Corey. Yeah.
of course.
So stay. Can you got a minute to stay on? Like you can just stay on speaker right now because everybody can hear you. Cool. All right. So everybody's on. Corey's on. Tony's on. Mario's on. So my idea with this whole thing is to do a weekly crew call and invite guys who are working in the industry to come back and talk about their experiences, what it's like to work on the road, what it's like to work on the show, what happened this week, what happened last week, what happened couple of weeks before, where are you heading to, everything from your career, your mentorship, all the things that are interesting about what we do, and some of the things that are I want to make it fun, interesting, and informative. So some of the stuff will be just, stupid stuff that we always will have. That's stories of fun things and the experiences that happen on jobs and on site. But other stuff could be interesting stuff about. We'll talk about what camera you did and some of your assignments and coverage, and what were the thoughts. And even though in the camera meeting we had a discussion about this, all of a sudden during the game this happened, and we had to pivot a little bit. And so we can mix in a little bit of everything, just to make it kind of fun. And at the end, I'm going to try to figure out how to do some Q&A so we can get some audience participation and get some questions from the audience to see if they're interested in what we're doing. And I want to do this weekly with, I'm opening with you guys because first of all, I love all you guys. You guys are, I admire all your guys' work. You're all phenomenal at what you do, and your careers all speak for themselves. And I just think it's great to just gather a group of guys that have such different paths to where they've got to, but share, you can share in the thing. So interesting. Why I pick you guys is because for you, the transition for a week one game from the last game you did of the season was the Super Bowl, the biggest game of the year. You know what I mean? So I'd probably open with that. You just finished week one. How was that? We'll talk a little bit about that. And then I would get into, hey, well, the game before that was the biggest game of the year. So how is it now? A different mindset? You won't be doing it this year. So wherever the discussion leads, we'll go that way.
Right.
And we'll do, I'm shooting for an hour, 40 minutes of talk with each one of you guys. A lot of that will probably be each one of you guys going over, what you're doing and all stuff. Tony, I'll ask you a lot of questions because a lot of people are really interested in that Phantom setup and super slow-mo, because the biggest things that have changed, I think, sports broadcasting in the last few years is the ability to do these high rate, super slow, high speed, slow motion, and the cinema look, that soft focus, shallow depth of field, whatever they want to call it now. There's 100 different ways to achieve it now. Canon makes these lenses that have that filter that I think Mario uses on some shows, right?
I used it on one show. I used it on Horse Race. That was it. I tried to use. Corey used it on the Super Bowl, and we didn't really notice much, right?
No. Just you got to fight your focus a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
they got it on baseball on camera one for a lot of the games here now. So it's cool. I think it's cooler for replay purposes with the depth of field, but for live, it's
Yeah,
and it should be a slow mo too. To be honest with you, right? That's how it shows it off more, I think.
But I was on. Even though I had the shallow depth, I was only a 3-time. I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think higher frame rate might look even better.
Yeah, probably.
And actually, every higher frame rate on every camera looks better.
Always looks better, right?
It always. I thought the funny thing when I was looking for information on the that Phantom camera, that the technology was designed for all those crash test things that we've seen with the dummies and stuff crashing into walls.
Yeah,
to analyze how your body and everything, all those cameras they put in were these kind of cameras, and all of a sudden they figured out
to affect everything, right?
So what was it?
Yeah, that's why these
bombs, they would shoot somebody something in a field, and they'd see where their shrapnel will go after a bomb, even a nuclear, a nuke.
They definitely use it for military stuff too.
In the middle of the desert, yeah.
That's why these geniuses should put it on hockey between the benches and be freaking sick. But it's our idea, not theirs, so you won't see it.
Corey, what do you mean, Corey? That's a different show I'm going to do. I'm going to call that one post game meal. You know that because I love a good post game meal. I'm going to eventually have a cooking show, Drano. You know that.
I'm eating a nice salad from Zaxby's. Y'all got Zaxby's up north?
No,
Zaxby's. We man. We listen in New York. We got salad. First of all, I guarantee you that salad is nowhere near what a New York salad costs. You go to a place called Chopped, which is one of these salad bars, and there's 40 different little things you can pick: chickpeas, raisins, bangs, eggs, blah blah blah. By the time you're done, that thing's $25.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm eating a salad and watching cheerleaders and listening to you guys.
Oh, that sounds like that's a phenomenal afternoon,
Yeah.
my friend. Yeah, Mario's outside. Drano, where you at, Drano? Where you're out of range with your.
Rain on the country.
Where I was headed.
You headed to Harbor Freight. Oh man, what do you need? A screwdriver for a week? No, I like listen. I'm actually in my garage where I'm going to be. You'll see where I do this thing out of, and this has been like my little setup because that's where I'm always been with my tools and stuff like that. I think they have a lot of good tools. I don't think you should be buying. You're right to start with the inexpensive tools and get to the better tools once you get better with your hands.
Oh, I've got good tools because we got them over the years on racing from Cobalt and all those.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say what tool could you possibly meet? Like you don't have. Oh, look at this guy. You see what these guys see what guys do in the industry. A lot of guys actually do this. Have their own little things to make sure that for safety stuff, because some of the like in baseball, what we use a chain on some of the lows to prevent the sticks from slipping. So that's always something. What are you buying the strap for? What camera you strap down?
And then we put it somewhere, and then usually nobody's near it, so I always try to secure it to a railing or something like that.
Oh, and they don't travel. They ran out of them until you're just picking them up.
Just figured I'd get my own, and that way I have them, and I don't have to go digging around looking for them.
Why is that part of your normal setup? You're on the beauty cam and your up cams.
I usually set the beauty cam.
Right.
Yeah.
Nobody touches the beauty. Nobody touches the beauty.
Oh, that's the rule. No.
The clocks, or all 22.
Well, you know what? Wait. I think Drano, I might know why you have this rule. Nobody took. Did you and I work that show where we worked in Minnesota and we showed up and somehow when the truck powered up, the beauty was up because somebody had left a camera up the beauty camera up?
That's a good possibility.
So I remember that, and then all of a sudden they were like, "How's there a camera up already?" We're like, "Who put the beauty up?" And we're like, "We didn't get it off the truck."
Yeah.
And they had the previous show had left it in there, and our tech manager had to call the other tech manager, and be like, "Hey, you guys are missing a camera."
We were in this is pretty funny. We were in New York doing the baseball during the weekend, like 96 when the Yankees were first getting back into the playoffs, and Pianko was there, and I was there. Eric Eisenstein, you know Eric, right?
Yeah,
Eisenstein,
NBC guy.
All of a sudden, like the tech manager for NBC got a phone call. His name was Bill Tobin from Soldier Field. Hey, camera, you have a camera still set up in the booth for the left 30-yard line. It was Eric Eisenstein's. He left it. He didn't even tear his camera down. He just left. So they called and said, "Hey, you have a camera here." It was the next day. It was a Tuesday morning, and all of a sudden they called him up. He goes, "You guys left a camera here," and it was Eric's, of course, because Eric was like that. He didn't give a shit. He doesn't care.
That's funny.
That's great. So where is home? Where is Week One? I forgot. What can I tease this group with?
The best stadium on the planet.
Where?
Yeah,
Washington D.C.
Oh, you know I have a history with that owner. That guy kicked me off. That guy kicked me off the field. Yeah. Kicked me off the field, and Goose had to get me back on. God rest his soul.
Michael, they're kicking me off the field, Michael.
Yeah, Macheska. Hardy, what happened? What happened, Hardy?
Yeah. Well, I listen. I don't know how long you want to stay on this. I gotta
go.
Good.
This is all. As long as you guys are all good, as long as you guys are all good for next week, man. I appreciate it so much, man. I think this will be fun. We'll do it just like this. We'll hopefully give the people a good, a good view of what you guys do, how you guys do it, and some of the fun that happens while we're doing it. So,
yeah,
right. And people will get to see what my man Drano looks like.
I land in KC at 3:20 in the afternoon.
No, it'll be the link that I sent you. That link.
Just hit that link. I got you.
Okay, what time is it?
Yeah. 7. It'll be 7 o'clock Eastern.
6 o'clock in KC. I don't know if you're there or not.
Yeah, it'll be an hour earlier KC. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, boys. All right, man. Thank you.
I gotta run.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much.
See you later, Hart. Take care.
All right. Later.